this is savage, right? This is savage.
Well,
art.
this is kind of gross, man. I don't want to see a horse. A horse's foot is about to get fucked
right?
up. I'd rather see a goofy guy.
I want the guy stepping on Legos.
Yeah.
Ouch! Damn it!
Welcome, everybody, to RHYSTIC Study Hall, the magic podcast for portly boys with joy in their hearts. I'm your host, Vito Gesualdi, joined as always by my fellow host, Billy the Fridge. How's it going, Billy?
The incredible chunk.
We're the big and tall store for magic aficionados.
Like
playing your game store. I'm sorry, this is a big and tall game store. You can go play with the normies.
Yeah.
How you been, Billy? How's life?
I've been good. It's been a fun week here with Magic the Gathering Arena. Have you played any of the Marvel draft yet?
I played a couple drafts. I still like that pick 2 format just because it's quick.
Yeah, I do pick
the
two.
cards quick. Yeah,
I do pick 2 like religiously.
A lot of people really don't like it. Like when it came out, people were like, "This sucks. I don't get it." I'm like, I just want to get through the draft part. Like, there's still an element of interacting. Like, I'm still drafting. You know, It's a little easier, I guess, because you can just grab 2 good things and the signals are more obvious. So I don't know what all the griping was about. I'm like, this feels great to me.
It's quick. I mean, I do like the other one, the original draft format on occasion, but I feel like you spend more. You put more money into it too. If you don't win, it's harder to get out. Yeah,
the pick 2. I don't know. What do I like? Because draft has always been my format. For those of you who paid attention, the name of this channel is Draft Magic. Originally, this was a channel all about doing Magic online drafting, and you can go watch some 12-year-old videos of me stumbling my way through Theros drafts or whatever. I love the idea of, it's just so exciting when you get the cards that fit into your archetype. You know, like you're building red-white aggro, and then you get past some red-white aggro haste lord, and you're like, yes, everything's coming together. I don't know, that feeling is thrilling. And I guess pick 2, I just get there quicker, where I'm like, ooh, I get to take 2 good things for my deck. This is great.
I think there's less risk. Like you only have to win 2 to basically break even. You lose a couple gems, but you get a pack. So there's some balance. It's a casual draft format. I like drafting. I just like new decks. I like making decks. I like making decks more than I like playing, I think. So it just gets it done quicker.
Yeah, that's it, for some reason, and it feels like I'm really building a deck that I built. The problem I have with Sealed is it's like a random guy on the street handing you a stack of cards and being like, make a deck out of this. And you're like, I don't want to. I don't even like these cards. I didn't pick any of these cards.
That's fun. I love that. I really love that. But then when you get the opponent who got handed a stack of cards that's unbeatable, and you're like, oh, well, I did my best, but you have like 48 bombs, and I'm over here piecing commons together to try and make this stack work. And it's like,
I don't know why the Arena Direct events all have to be sealed. If they were draft, I would be infinitely happier. The last one they did was Foundations, and I went, a core set, finally. Because I will say, some of the recent sets and some of the design philosophy, I go, man, there's just so many bombs in here. Now, I don't know if it was designed specifically for limited or if they're just like, we got to soup up standard and whatever. But it's like, man, I'll be like, in such a cushy position. We were doing Secrets of strixhaven, and what do you call it? They have that black card that says discard a card for every every
color
type
you
I have?
Arcane, juice, or dickhead.
So I'd be on top of the world. I'm like, dude, I got a full grip, I got a full board. Next thing I know, I'm discarding 5 cards, and I'm going, well, this isn't fun. And even with Marvel, I haven't had it as much with Marvel. With Strixhaven, I was getting to some situations where I'm going, this is like way too swingy. It doesn't feel like this is 100% based on skill because one card can completely flip the board state. I've only done a couple games of Marvel, but it's felt a little more balanced, I guess, than some of the other recent sets.
There's a lot of bombs, so you got to get the removal. You got to get removal because you got to be ready to get rid of that impossible to beat stuff because there's a few just nasty pieces.
What is your, is there a lot of, so again, I've only done like 3 drafts so far. I should do more. The removals, it did seem like removal was maybe less everywhere, or like the removal's not 100% reliable.
Well,
You know,
there's
like there's
weird
not
pieces,
as many
like
silver bullets.
black has some good stuff. Like there's a 4 cost that destroys target creature, surveil 1, instant
Yeah.
speed. It's pretty good. It's got a 2. There's this one common Death's Whisper or something, but it's colorless, a black, and it gives target creature -2/-2. If you teamwork for 2, another creature gets death touch.
Oh God, yeah, that card is.
I was 2 for
I was
winning
like,
people
come
like
on.
crazy. There was one game I had where one draft I had where 3 of my opponents conceded well before they were over, just because I slick 2 for 1 them during combat. Like it was almost a 3 for 1 because they thought they were going to double up and get me, and then I killed Death Touch and like 3 for 1 them with it. And
this card is one of those cards that I can't believe
Widow's Bite.
common, by the way. When I got this in a draft, I went, oh, this is like the premier removal set, or card of the set, because target creature gets -2/-2 or give somebody death touch. So you're just gonna win a combat by blocking with a dork, and then you're gonna kill some decent utility creature. Yeah, Widow's Bite. I had luck. The only archetype I've had really good luck with has been I guess black, white, just little guys, little dorks, coming around. There's that plan. What is the plan that everybody gets +1/+1?
The +1/+1, is that the one with Kingpin on it, political something? And then it's a 1-drop. Yeah, it's a 1-drop enchantment for white. When you play a creature, you scry 1 and put a counter on it, a plan counter. And when it has 4 plan counters on it, you sacrifice it, and all creatures get +1/+1. Very good card.
Yeah, this card's been like very easy to pull off. You're scrying your way into more creatures, like easily. And then I'm just like ramping out my board. Although the card that I got fucked on, dude, I completely scrubbed out of a draft on like an epic level. Okay, this was really embarrassing. Do you know the card Red Guardian Super Soldier?
Yeah, instant speed flash.
Yeah, so I read this card wrong twice. So I thought this was the old black effect, which is if a creature has been dealt damage this turn, destroy it, right? So I bring it down because my Captain America has done first strike damage to their guy. And I go, okay, he's already got damage on him. Let me play Red Guardian to hit his guy and kill it. And it goes, well, his guy hasn't done damage yet, so his guy's not dead. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Billy, here's where it gets infinitely worse. And this is so embarrassing. I had a second Red Guardian in hand. So I let his Red Guardian resolve damage against my Captain America, and I go, okay, now I'll kill it because it's dealt damage to Captain America. And I play the second Red Guardian, and he goes, no, he did damage to remove the shield, which is a replacement effect. So he still hasn't done damage this turn. I played 2 Red Guardians to not kill the other guy.
Dude, that's canon though, because it was Captain America on the table. Red Guardian swears he beat Captain America.
Yeah, the first one didn't do damage, and then he removed his shield, but he still didn't do damage. I'm like, Red Guardian, do something! And then I went, I need to read my Magic cards a little more closely.
Too good. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of villains. I really like villains.
I think villains are better than heroes on like every level. It's crazy. Dude, what's the one that just taps to make a villain token every turn?
Arnim,
is that Zola?
Zola, Arnim,
yeah, Zola, MTG. It's so much fun to look up these cards. Yeah, dude, this guy just comes out. All you gotta do is get 2 friggin'
creatures in the graveyard, which there's a ton of ways to do that,
and then you're making menace tokens over and over.
Yeah, every turn.
There's the red black lady who says whenever you cast a villain, you make another villain. And there's also the land that I think it's tapped for 3.
Castle Doom. You sacrifice an artifact, or
the uncommon one. What's the uncommon?
The villain
one?
Land. Yeah,
You just connive over and over, and you're just making your menace creatures bigger, and you're digging through your deck like crazy. You're getting all your lands out of the way.
The special lands in this set are great to pick up. I've drafted Nick Fury multiple times, and then threw a Baxter Building in my deck. Baxter Building, tap 4, tap the land, add 4 mana of any combination of colors. So I have like
Baxter Building is also solid.
Yeah, I've pulled off Nick Fury's ultimate ability multiple times in draft.
Using the add 4 mana and then I guess for your if you pick up a Thanos or something, you can use Baxter building if you have a way to make colorless.
Right before we went live, I was waiting. I was sitting here waiting. I was playing, and I was like, I'm gonna throw together a little Thanos deck on standard rank. I took Thanos. I took Together as One from the Strixhaven set. That's you put the different color mana into it. It's six color. It's six color cost
stuff depending on what you got.
Yeah, you draw X cards, deal X damage, gain X life for the color of mana you put into it. So Thanos and Together as One want you to have that multiple, the 6 colors, the 5 to 6 colors, right? And then it's all Mardu based with like Lightning Helix and a Silver Quill charm that does target player loses 3 life, you gain 3 life, and then like lightning strike or whatever. It's just it's Mardu burn with inevitable defeat in it, so like you can destroy enchantments. And I only got a couple games in because I just put it together, but I started ranking right up the ladder. I haven't lost with it yet. It
does seem like people are brewing. It doesn't seem like people have settled on what the best deck is yet in standard. I'd like to play around a little bit. Last night I was thinking about, I have a mono black graveyard deck that this, you know what card I've always been like, I was like, when this card got spoiled, I was like, this is a game ender. Like, how is this card still not anything? Is a Season of Loss. Dude, not only is this card just like, hey, let's all sacrifice 5 creatures. I'm done with what you're doing. But towards the end of the game, target opponent loses X life, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. I've been dumping stuff in the graveyard and having a real good time with it. And then I realized I think I want to try that with, and I thought I had it pulled up. Let me pull him up. What's his name? Baron Helmet.
Oh,
the
I
Helmet
love that
Man.
Guy. He's people are brewing with him a lot right now.
Yeah, well, I think they forgot about Season of Loss because he also wants stuff in the graveyard. So as long as you're dumping your graveyard full of black spells, this guy
he's 3 black, right?
He's 3 black.
So in multiples, you're going to want to dump him in your graveyard. Anyways, you can connive him. That gets you 3 black towards your 15. There's the card that came out. Was it Strixhaven that was 4 black for basically the pox effect?
Plague. Yeah, that's what people are doing with him. So because the decks I'm seeing with him are all like, well, obviously we play Pox Plague, which is, probably, I think each player loses half life, then discard half their cards, sack half permanents, and then round down for.
But if you connive that gets you 5 into 15. So
you're already there.
It's a fun deck.
Dude, if I had to pick a card out of the set, like if you said pick a rare, like not a mythic, but a rare that you think might be like a big deal, I don't know. Baron seems like, again, it's one of those abilities. So Boast, he has to attack in order to get this ability, right?
Yeah, Boast is when you on attack, so it triggers once on attack.
But as long as he attacks, exile any number of black cards from your graveyard with 15 or more black mana symbols. Again, the little pips up top. And then you get to cast 3 spells for free out of the cards you exiled.
Yeah.
And that seems pretty good. I'm seeing him with like Bloodghast, Bitter Bloom Bearer, basically anything that costs black.
I'd run 4 Soul Stones in that, because one part about Soul Stone is you draw it, it's a dead card. But if you're going to be conniving, you have 4 Soul Stones. You got 1 on board, connive the other one, no problem. Just keep digging through your stuff. Dude, I would be deep on connive in that deck. That's a fun deck.
The card that I keep waiting, and I'm like, how is this not in standard? Just put it in standard. I would be so happy, because I keep wanting to build these graveyard decks. And the real problem is that it is hard right now in standard to get shit in your graveyard. There is no real Stitcher supplier effect. Just like a guy who comes down, starts milling you. I'm like, Wizards, come on, put it in fucking Reality Fracture. Make it white if you have to. I don't care. Get it in there.
The connive, if you just go deep on connive, it'll catch up.
What's your reliable connive guy?
There's the 2-drop connive that makes a 2/3 when you connive once. There's a bunch of connive villains.
I need 6 cards in my graveyard, Billy. Stitcher Supplier gets me 3 and 3. I don't want to do 1 at a time.
That's true.
they're making you work to get shit in the graveyard. It can be done.
But connive is not just getting it in the graveyard. It's card quality too, because you're drawing a card, so you're digging. It's like there's some loot to it, which I think is kind
of surveil is another way to be filling your graveyard. Another guy I think is still just slept on. This card is just still fantastic.
Oh yeah,
out of Strixhaven. Again, I'm really liking these black graveyard shenanigans. I don't know. I gotta really dig further through some of the stuff in Marvel. I mean, I've got some cards floating around. I think they're in this box. I did. Do you have any pickups this week, Billy? Maybe we talk about some of the Marvel or whatever.
I got a simple pickup, and then
simple and clean.
I really am gonna build the Incredible Hulk Commander deck, and I'm thinking I'm gonna build it. I'm probably gonna build it. I'm gonna try and go for CEDH.
Wait, I don't have a CDH. You think the Hulk is CDH viable?
Bruce Banner is a win con. And like you play blue for 1, that turns on your Mox Ambers, that turns on all your free spells. You can sacrifice Bruce Banner to that Modern Horizons 3 counter spell, you know, so you can you have deflecting SWAT, you have the all the free spells, right? You got Force of Will in the deck. And then
so Bruce Banner is a 1-drop. It seems like CEDH you do need a cheap commander because you need to be getting access to stuff real soon. But he doesn't really do anything right away. He's just, I mean, I guess Rograk and whatever.
Here's what he does. Here's what he does. He's Rograk. And then if you have infinite mana, you draw your entire deck.
You always play this with every card. You go, if you have infinite mana. Where are you getting the infinite mana? I can say that about anybody. Yeah.
Blue has that old was it? It makes you untap your artifact for 2 less. So if you have
the
Does
Grim, Training Grounds do that?
I don't know. Training Grounds might be creatures only. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but there's a version of that for artifacts. I think I know.
But there's the old artifact that, like, if you play on the artist, I don't think it's power. It might be power artifact, but you put that on Grim Monolith. You put that on Assault Monolith, I think, and then that goes infinite. So there's a bunch of ways to go infinite.
You do make a good point, actually, that he has the built-in draw X cards effect.
Yeah,
so he does pair well in EDH.
Even if you just turn 2, draw a card, right?
Yeah.
Turn 2, you draw an extra card off of them, and you have all those free spells. But turn I
didn't even read him that closely. I thought he was like a, what do you call it, a looter or something. But no, he just straight up draws cards.
And then if you flip him, Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. Then what happens?
Stupid, but I feel like if you have Moon Mist, right? Moon Mist transforms a human for 1 green and 1 colorless.
They still have not reprinted. Did they not reprint Moon Mist in like Avacyn or
I don't think it's
still have not reprinted Moon Mist.
Yeah. So you
transform all humans.
So Bruce
did this card spike with Marvel? Sorry to interrupt, but this should be going up.
I think it did go up a little.
Not as much as you would have thought. Interesting.
Yeah. It might break, it might not, but you play that turn 2. Banner turn 1, Moon Mist turn 2. Moon Mist says creatures other than werewolves and wolves deal no combat damage, so you have to do it turn before. But then this is my pickup this week. Turn 3, you drop the Caltrops after Banner turn 1, Moon Mist turn 2, Caltrops turn 3. And then you just win by attack damage on turn 3.
Is that an Urza's Destiny foil Caltrops?
My boy, I had to do it. And
I'm surprised those aren't more, actually. It's like $50.
I got it for 40. So yeah.
Dude, I think you got a good deal because with Hulk coming out, there's not that many of those Urza's foils. That's sick.
I saw it and I was like, the other Caltrops from 7th edition is 140 or 180 right now, and I saw it for 140. I thought about getting it, but I was like, I can't justify that when I can get the Caltrops for Urza's. I think the Caltrops art is funny. It looks like he's stepping on Legos, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta go with the funny.
Compare them real quick. It's originally from Urza, though. I would think the Urza printing would be more. But
no, because the 7th edition is so rare. The foils in 7th edition,
are
so rare.
Well, I think the 7th edition and the Urza, I'm surprised they're not. I mean, the 7th edition foils are usually rare because, again, none of the 7th edition art usually gets reprinted.
I think
here you just got a horse. Fuck that. This is boring.
This is savage, right? This is savage
art.
This
is kind of gross, man. I don't want to see a horse. A horse's foot is about to get fucked up. I'd rather see a goofy guy.
I want the guy stepping on Legos.
Yeah. I would much rather have that than a horse about to get absolutely destroyed.
If I can get Jeff Lobenstein, the artist, to alter all those little spikes to be all Legos, I'll be a happy boy. But I got Caltrops because it literally turn 1 Bruce Banner, turn 2 Moon Mist, turn 3 Caltrops, attack with your Hulk, and then deal a damage, untap him, deal a damage, do it again. He gets infinitely bigger and kills everybody. It's stupid, but with all the free spells, all the free protection, and the fact that Bruce Banner can go off in other ways with like draw your deck with infinite mana, Thassa's Oracle. Yeah. Like there's a bunch of ways to win, and those colors, like with Bruce on the board, you got those free spells. I think it's a fun deck that's competitive.
No, I didn't realize Bruce Banner is probably a CDH commander because it is what? I mean, that's the Rograk Thrasios colors.
Yeah, that is Rograk Thrasios colors. He does Rograk Thrasio things, right?
So you're getting access to Fierce Guardianship and Deflecting Swat, which are the 2 best ones.
And then you get what Rog Thras doesn't get off Rograk is you get that Modern Horizons 3 free counter spell if you sacrifice a non-token blue creature, counter target spell.
Flare of Denial,
there's backup there if I just want to fuck somebody. And then the Mox Amber and everything turns on. I think it's a really decent, fun CEDH deck. I don't know if it's like crazy good, and I'm not a CDH guy.
I think honestly, just based on the commander colors alone, I think it's viable. The real question is how do you make infinite RHYSTIC studies, which seems to be what I'm hearing CEDH is turning into. Everyone's just playing clones to copy everybody's RHYSTIC study.
Hey,
but as long as you put a couple clones in there.
You put Bruce Banner on board turn 1, you don't got to pay the 1 because you're not playing spells. You're just tapping Bruce and drawing cards.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay the 1 when you draw cards.
I mean, having a cheap commander, you get access to your Mox Amber. You can have a Paradise Mantle in there to throw on him so he's tapping for mana. Yep. Springleaf Drum. I mean, this is why CEDH seems to have devolved down into 0 cost and 1-drop commanders because there's just so much extra utility that come along with.
You can do a lot with Bruce Banner, and there's 2 different win cons, one on the front, one on the back, with Moon Mist and Caltrops, which is insane. But I'm throwing it in because if I want to see it, if I could just Hulk smash everybody in a CDH table, that's a W.
Is Moon Mist the only good way to flip these guys?
I'm not sure. I think there's
them or anything.
I think there's some ways to cheat them in, but I can't remember.
I don't know how
I'm gonna need to look into it
because you can't what do you call it? You can't sneak attack him or anything.
I don't think you can. Can you? I'm not sure.
No, if you sneak attack, you got to do the front face. I assume.
Does World War Hulk says you can play a red or green creature for 5, but that's only 1 mana less. So
okay, wait. So I'm confused about these. Can you play either? You can play either side, right?
Yes.
So maybe you can sneak attack Hulk. Like technically, Hulk's in your hand, so you could sneak attack him. Then
you might be able to.
Yeah, because it's like
if he's in your hand, if he's in the command zone, it doesn't work.
Right.
So does sneak attack come from the command zone or from the hand?
That's a good point.
But
they should have a sneak attack for commanders. Why do we not have that? That's a great idea.
Let's go. What's the opposite of sneak since it's right there in your face?
Yeah. Blatant attack.
Yeah.
Full frontal assault.
The bonus pickup is I was there grabbing my Caltrops because Card Kingdom. I'm local to Card Kingdom, so it's like a 15-minute drive away from me. So I go to Card Kingdom, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I don't have like the funds right now to get a whole $500 booster box.
Yeah,
I was like, I'll get 1 pack, and I got decent little pack. I got the foil Thor.
Is that in a sleeve or not?
No.
Put it in a sleeve, Billy. What are you doing?
It's my finger. I'm just touching it with my fingies.
No, that is a pristine foil. I will never touch a foil with my bare hands. I'm too worried I'm going to scratch or something. No, that's a good
soft
pack.
Hands.
That's a solid pack.
I got the little heroic intervention with Loki and Thor and Hulk on it too. It's not my favorite. I want the Hulk heroic intervention.
Yeah, everybody likes the Hulk one the best. The Hulk holding up the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna
yeah.
buy that. I'm gonna order that one. I heard prices are tanking right now.
Well, so. We might talk about that in a hot second. Real quick, I'll show a couple dumb little pickups. Well, I did get something. So I did get a couple Marvel cards. I don't know how I feel about it. So this guy's going. These are ones that are going on my deck. So they made teleportation portal that you got to pay for, and I can't understand why they did that. It's a really weird design. It's 1 and a white for a flash enchantment. When it enters, you can pay another 1 and a white and blink something. So you can do an instant speed blink for 4 and be like, ooh, let me get my guy out of harm's way. And then it sticks around, and at the end of every turn, you can blink again for another 1 and a white. So it's actually a really solid. I think this might be a jump. I don't know if this is in the commander decks or the jump start.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love teleportation portal effects. You know, I have my Yorian blink. It's got Thracid to blink stuff in a turn. It's got teleportation portal, Airbenders Ascension. But now I got another little tool. I got Captain Marvel before he died of cancer. But we're not going to talk about that. That's what happens. Did you ever read that comic?
I didn't know.
Wow, it's like really weird because they're just like, hey, what should we do with Captain Marvel? And then they're like, we should do he dies of cancer, and all the superheroes are really sad. It's just a book called The Death of Captain Marvel, and you're like, oh my God. And that's why we got a lady Captain Marvel. The original Captain Marvel got cancer. And the whole time he's like talking to Death, like Death shows up and he goes, I'm coming for you. Here, I'll show you. It's
man.
It's one of the Death of Captain Marvel. A landmark 1982 story. Yeah, so the whole time the Grim Reaper is just going, you thought you were hot shit, but now you got cancer, idiot.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I think at one point, dude, I want to see, do they have Spider-Man's reaction? Because Spider-Man goes, I can handle a lot, but I can't handle this. And you're like, who's reading this shit? This is the most horrific fucking.
Was Spider-Man like, why couldn't Sauron have cured cancer instead of Sauron's like, I could have made him into a dinosaur.
I could, yeah, exactly. Dude, where's Sauron? Sauron could have saved Captain Marvel. That should have been if only Sauron was there.
I can save him, but he'll have to be a dinosaur.
So here everybody's talking
a cool
about
comic book.
How to cure cancer, then the Thing is telling stories about how great it was before Captain Marvel had cancer. And then the Thing goes, hey, remember all that fun we had, Spider-Man, before Captain Marvel had cancer? And Spider-Man goes, I'm getting out of here, man. This is too fucking much. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
He's like, I got bit by a radioactive spider. He got bit by radioactive reality.
It's pretty intense, which is why it's kind of weird to have Wizards have one set that has both a cure cancer jokey fun card and also the character that famously actually died of cancer. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Seems totally inconsistent.
Evil is supposed to be evil, and that's evil. If you could choose to cure cancer or turn people into dinosaurs, if you choose dinosaurs, that's evil. Even though it's funny because the choice is funny, but it's still evil, and that's good writing. I don't care.
I'm surprised there wasn't like some sort of trigger warning crowd going like, hey man, you know, I know somebody who died of cancer. I don't want to see that in my Magic game.
No, there were a ton of people on Twitter saying that.
I saw a little bit of that. Yeah.
Now, did you get the ultimate blink spell?
What's the ultimate blink spell?
Did you get the Mind Stone, dude?
I still haven't gotten a Mind Stone. I haven't opened one. I'm gonna open one. I haven't bought one yet. We'll talk about singles prices. It's right now might be the time to get a Mind Stone. I think they're as cheap as they're ever gonna be.
I'm gonna grab a couple. You gotta get those stones if you like playing Magic. Gotta have a couple.
I need one or two.
This Thor was supposed to be the Thanos Mind Stone. So that's why when I told you I had bad news.
It was in that box. You got to go back and buy the rest of the box, Billy.
I was like, I got bad news, and then you're like, oh no, what is it? I was like, oh well.
I only got the Thor. I only got the Thor.
Not the Thanos Mind Stone.
I didn't get the Thanos Mind Stone. I was so close to getting one. I was like one away from getting one. I did pick up a couple things for decks. I got a classic Lorwyn foil Boggart Hobbinger for my Goblin deck.
How much was that?
Wasn't that? He was like $10 or something.
That's it.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah. Not like maybe $8-10 or something. Totally reasonable.
I got one of those in my goblin deck from back when I drafted Lorwyn.
Yeah.
I like made a goblin deck just because I had a bunch of draft chaff of like cool foil goblins, and I thought it was more. It must have went down in price.
I don't know if it's come down at all or something. I have been adding to my goblin deck slowly. I got my Siege Gang commander signed at a Magicon, so that was cool. And then I did pick up, and I don't know if I paid too much for them. I got an okay price on them. Where are they? In the back of the deck. I did pick up what I said I would do. And I know that if you get all three, it makes the picture, but I don't know, man. I just like the skull mountain that much. So I got a bunch of goblin mountains.
That's dope.
Interestingly, yeah, dude, I think they look sick. So I'm like, dude, that's just so cool looking. That's like a perfect mountain.
That's
for that
a huge win.
Wizard of Barge, July 11th, guys. If you're in the Los Angeles area, is having the Wizard of Barge fun event at Revenge of Comic Shop, which is not that far from me. I might try to make it over there. Billy, they have a cosplay contest, and whoever has the best goblin costume wins a Goblin Storm deck, Billy.
Are you going to do it, or do I have to drive down there? Who's going to be Squee Goblin Nabob from the, because it's got to be a fat, right? You ever see the original Squee?
Oh, I'll go in all red, just
was
shirtless.
It Nemesis? Have you seen the original Squee, though? He's got like the full like Empire outfit, big old fat. I'm pretty sure it's Squee, the OG art.
From Nemesis? Was he in Nemesis?
I thought that was, I can't remember his original printing. But
no, Squee's a little tiny guy, though. He's like skinny.
Am I tripping about the old one? I swear there was a big fat Squee.
Let me see if there's a Nemesis Squee.
Yeah,
I don't think did he survive? Isn't Nemesis after Urza? He's not in Nemesis.
Am I making stuff up?
I think you're making shit up. There might be
who's the fat goblin? Who's the fat goblin?
Let's see. Mogcatcher was in it was in Nemesis. There's Mog Alarm. There's Shrieking Mog.
I swear there was a fat goblin.
What about this? This is all right. Here, this is the guy. This one's from Onslaught. Here, this looks pretty good. How about I go as this guy? Now that guy is just having a good day.
Pretty good.
Look at that axe. That is a complicated axe.
Like, don't worry, guys. Captain Marvel survived.
Yeah, the tumor has actually made him stronger and turned him green. The last couple things I picked up, I gotta get around to it. I was just watching a stream. I bought too many singles from these guys because the prices were just too good. I will eventually make the Shrines deck. Okay, it will happen.
We need you to look up the art for Squee Goblin Nabob from Mercadian Masks.
Squee from Mercadian Masks. Okay, yes, hold on.
That needs to be on the screen because this is the Squee I was talking
about.
I know.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I don't think of him as fat though. Is he fat?
Dude,
he's just wearing a big coat.
I don't care, man. If you show up as Squee in that big ass coat, that's fat Squee in a big
coat.
He looks fat as hell.
A big old coat.
If you can make that with the
little guy in a big coat
with the trailing tail on the coat, if you show up like that, this is the one time fat wins. This is either of us can roll in like this. With the big ass coat, green face, green hands, you got to have all the ornate elements, dog. If you roll in like that, you're getting that.
I feel like I should try to win. What is a Goblin Storm deck right now? It's $400 right now for this fucking deck.
I should pick.
So that's a $400 prize on the table. I got to gobbo up, and I assume just putting on red face paint and showing up and going goo gobble goo gobble is not gonna win it.
Yeah, man, I think you need a Goblin Nabob. You need to be nabobbed out.
Well, if anyone in the audience can squee me up, can help me craft a perfect Goblin outfit, I will go and I will try to win the Goblin Storm deck. But somehow I assume we're in LA and it's a bunch of cosplay chicks. There's gonna be a really hot Goblin chick, and I'm gonna lose to her in an instant.
She's not. If you go as this version of Squee, dude. Nobody can beat you. This is the cheat code. Now it's hard to do. It's got to look good.
Yeah.
You can't half-ass it. You can't just walk in with a big. You can't be fat man in a little coat. You can't. It's got to be a big coat.
Okay. Here's what. Okay, I would do if I was going to do a goblin. cosplay, I think this is what I would try to put together. I love this guy. I want the Goblin Lackey helmet. I want a big metal harness. I want the helmet, and I want a hot chick dressed as a fucking ogre holding me on a leash. And I go, I'm the Goblin Lackey. I want it to cost 1 red. Woo! And I'm running around, and I'll knock shit over, with my head.
if there's a dwarf that shows up like this, he wins. He beats every hot chick. He even beats the big fat goblin to Bob Squee. He beats everybody. That's good.
A lot of opportunities for good goblins. Well, speaking of great cards and that we're opening and packs of Marvel, what a segue I just did there. You can't even stop me. Here's the current price of a Marvel Superheroes collector box. Billy, what do you think the price of these boxes is?
Is it under 400 yet?
Under 400? Is that what you're wondering?
I have no idea. Yeah,
they were 450, right? 450. So have they gone up or down?
They were going around 450 to 5. So,
well, we're currently seeing a little bit of a dip. Little dippy do. Okay, now I did see this before launch. We got up to like 470. There was a little bit of hype, even as high as like 500 people were paying.
Yeah.
I think you're getting that spoiler hype. You go, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I was looking at it and I went, I don't see it. I don't see it. We're now seeing people. Let's see, we got 6 boxes at 440, 3 boxes at 440. Eventually you get back to that 450 even, where people, let's be clear, a lot of people bought the box at 450 hoping they were going to make a little bit of profit. Now they're going, time to get out, time to get out of Dodge. Because as I kind of, I don't know if I said it publicly, but as I kind of predicted, prices are not holding on some of this Marvel stuff here. Let's see. Product type, show me the cards. And I think what we're seeing is some of what I talked about, which is, why didn't you guys do surge foils? Why didn't you do raised foils? Like, it would be one thing to have the Thanos, the Mad Titan, but if there was a version where the logo had special foiling and it had a crazy golden border, or it was signed by somebody. But at this point, the only two, when the set first came out, a lot of these were over $100, right?
Yeah.
Like Cap was like 150, Shang-Chi, Hulk was 150. Right now, only 2 of these comic cover cards are over 100. It's Thanos, which used to be almost like, I want to say he was like 300.
He was over 300 when he started. He was
I mean, this is a really good example of why don't buy. The only time to pre-order singles if you think you've identified a pricing error, which it's possible you've identified the sleeper card in the set, but when it's the huge big treatment, it seems I've never seen the huge big treatment. Like even with Final Fantasy, when the set came out, there was a brief spike and you went, oh my God, time to lock in FOMO. And I did lock in on a couple singles at prices I shouldn't have. And then it immediately dipped back down because, I mean, it's obvious. Everybody gets the boxes get opened. Everybody starts listing their singles.
I remember when Tarmogoyf came out, nobody knew how powerful it was. You could pick them up for like $1.50, $2.
Oh, he was dirt cheap.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, this will make a fun little Gruul deck. So I picked up a bunch.
Yeah.
Place at $1.50, $2, and then immediately they were like $100. And I was like, okay.
I remember I traded a kid for like 2 foil Tarmogoyfs and I sold them for $45, and I thought I was so smart. And then a foil Tarmogoyf ended up being like $400, and I went, God damn it.
And now Tarmogoyf, it got reprinted in the Modern Masters set, and Tarmogoyf in the Modern Masters set is worth less than like Gut Shot, which is an uncommon.
Yeah, I actually had that brought up, and we might talk about that in a minute. The idea that how far Tarmogoyf has fallen, but I mean, I was really hoping that these. Maybe I'm still hoping. Like, I was really hoping, okay, this is going to, they're advertising the set like crazy. It's going to bring in a bunch of Marvel heads. Okay. Because I see the frenzy for other Marvel collector products, the Topps collector cards and whatever else. Topps Chrome is a Marvel set I actually bought a couple cards from because they are that cool. And I said, oh, this will be great because this will also bring up the price of a Spider-Man a little bit. Like, as people go, ooh, there's more comic covers. But, if it's happening, it's not happening yet. I don't know where it's going to happen. And I really think it comes down to these cards are cool enough, but they're not. There's two things. One is, again, why is there not some crazy fucking super foil with the texture and the whatever else that people go, oh my God, now that's a card I gotta own?
It's because they have the Cosmic Mind Stone in it. They have the gotcha card, the Thanos, and being the Thanos, the guy who opened 140 or 123 boxes, and got one Thanos Mind Stone out of 123 boxes. That's insane.
Why I'm not chasing a Thanos Mind Stone.
Exactly.
Honestly, if it takes 123 boxes, 123 $500 boxes to get one of these, I don't understand why this thing's only $1,500. Honestly, at that point, I go, well, this card is so super duper rare
because it's not the only money in the box, right?
Yeah.
So you definitely.
But what is for money in the box? Okay, these boxes cannot hold a $450 price point at this point. Okay, for $450, Billy, if I started at the bottom, I could buy. Okay, an Ant-Man, a Black Widow, a Nick Fury. I'm at 40, 80 plus 50 is 130, 160, another 210, 260, 300. I could buy like 10 of these fucking things for the price of one box.
You can go from Captain America down, I think.
I think you could buy from Captain America down, and you'll have all these comic covers. And then there's nothing else in the set that's really holding up these values. Okay, what's a Doctor Doom foil going for? A foil Doctor Doom, $48. Okay, Jennifer Walters, I think she's going to be the standout just because she has that voice of victory. Your opponent can't cast stuff during your turn ability.
Yeah,
I think if you're looking for any card to like lock in on now while prices are low, like she just will be in any green-white commander deck. Like 1 and a white for this ability is already fine, and then she just turns into a giant stupid thing. Her
the same ability on the back too. She keeps the ability on the back.
Yeah.
But
leave me alone. I'm a giant
ability.
6'6".
Yeah.
She's great. I actually picked up I got lucky. I got a bunch of copies of her. But again, her foil is like $40. Look, it's not that like, and again, a trading card for $30 is great. But when the box costs $450, I go, well, why would I buy a box? I'm just gonna buy, and not to hate on your beautiful Thor there, Billy. Okay, his foil is $60 because this is the best looking one.
Dude,
you got good.
I'm still happy about that, but it should have been the Thanos Mind Stone.
Should have been the Thanos Stone. I mean, he's a really cool fucking guy.
You know what's cool about Thor too? And tell me if I'm wrong. Thor, God of Thunder, okay? Flying, when Thor enters, exile target equipment, instant, or sorcery card from your graveyard until the end of the next turn, you may play that card. Does this just not go off with any mana making instant spell and then Displacer Kitten? Doesn't it just go infinite with like a poetic ritual and Displacer Kitten?
Well, it says until the end of your turn you may play that card.
Yeah, so you play that card, Displacer Kitten, you blink Thor. And then you get to play that card again with a one. If it's poetic ritual or whatever, one colorless, one red, add 3 red. But it says
you can play it. You can't play it for free.
But the 3 red mana means you get to play it, have 1 red mana up, and then it blinks again, and then you you make that extra 3.
When Thor enters, let's do Dark Ritual. When he comes into play, no, you exile it, and then you play it. Okay, then you play it. We go to your graveyard. Okay,
and then it goes back to your graveyard.
Red mana.
And then you win because whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Thor deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target. So, Poetic Ritual, Displacer Kitten, Thor, win.
Yeah,
right?
I think as long as you have Displacer Kitten in play, you just keep bouncing Thor.
And it's like, oh yeah, we broke Displacer Kitten, right? Everybody does it, but it's another one. It's another card that does it.
Yeah,
and it has other advantage too.
That's a solid combo. Yeah, you found. Yeah, all right. Thor's pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's all right. I'm
wondering if actually these borderless logo heroes are going to end up being more desirable than the comic covers, because they are. I think these are actually.
See, that's my thing. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out which Bruce Banner to invest in for the Bruce Banner deck, and
I think it's this guy.
I think it's this guy. I thought about Hot Dog Bruce because there's Hot Dog Bruce too.
Hot Dog Bruce is too goofy. I don't understand. Hot Dog Bruce. What's the back of it?
Hot Dog Bruce is goofy, but the back is kind of cool, right?
The back is so weird. It's like not even the same art as the front. It's like a different artist.
It's because the different pieces are from the different murals, right?
Yeah.
So there's one mural they made, which was the hot
get
dog mural, because they had these extra front sides they needed to deal with. So all these are the double-sided front sides eating hot dogs.
Yeah, but it's Bruce Banner. I mean, do you want Bruce Banner getting hit in the face with an arrow as the front of your commander, Bruce Banner? Like, I mean, that doesn't feel cool at all.
Look at Thing's arrow nipple.
Yeah, I mean, Thing looks. I like Thing there. It's a good piece of art, but as far as like, you know, I want my
Hot Dog Bruce.
I noticed he's turning green here.
Exactly, because he got hit in the head with a fucking arrow. He's just trying to enjoy his hot dog.
He's like, you motherfuckers, you cock-sucking motherfuckers.
They don't realize what they're about to unleash with that dumbass arrow.
I do like, I like the art style on the front, but I don't like, I always feel like the hero should be doing something heroic. Yeah, what is she eating a hot dog with Ant-Man riding the hot dog?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Going on here?
It's nasty. But Jennifer Walters, she was always down for something nasty.
Yeah, hey, why don't you get it? Hey, Ant-Man, why don't you shrink down on this hot dog? And, that way, when I put it up inside me, I can feel you wiggling around.
Yeah, Ant-Man's trying to crawl into the hole at the tip of the hot dog.
Okay, well now
he wants to eat it from the inside out.
What kind of podcast is this?
This is nasty. Stop it. But then there's also the comic book Bruce Banner, which I think is not that cool, but it's also the most expensive one. So
the comic, well, I don't like the ones that start with like, this is not a cool image. I know it.
Yeah.
The back is cool. The back is, oh my God, it's the friggin' Hulk. Yeah. But like when I start the game, I actually kind of like Bruce Banner just standing there. I think the solid background Bruce Banner is better than, I got a screamy guy.
Then there's also the fourth choice. You just go with the original magic art, right? The one that's not a special version, because there's still a fourth version, and that's
boring as hell. The regular Bruce Banner, come on, what is this? What is this? On the back, I did see someone. Did you see they printed some comic book and the back cover is the Incredible Hulk card?
That's cool.
So somebody said, "Oh, this is great for when you flip over into the Hulk. He like slams the comic book down. It's like a giant Hulk on the board about to kill everybody." I was gonna say, hey, Squirrel Girl's getting affordable. I might pick up a Squirrel Girl.
Oh, I'm definitely getting a Squirrel Girl foil. And it looks good in foil. I saw.
It looks great in foil. This is probably
2988. He opened a box and he got her in foil, and she looked great.
Yeah, I saw Boogie's thing where he says, "Will I open a $1,500 card?" And I go, if the title of your video is "Will I open a $1,500 card?" the answer is no. I have been going through my collection, and I got a lot of weird squirrel. I was like, hey, I got some squirrel stuff. I got the what is this? The unstable squirrel token, which I don't know why my camera always wants to green screen anything green. I do have a Bloodroot Apothecary, I found out. I didn't realize I had one. And then the reason I want to make that deck is I have all the I have the Hazel of the Root Bloom. I have the Chatterfang Crazy Art or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll make that happen. I don't know how low she's going to fall. Here's the thing with the Marvel singles is I go, man, we are set's barely out. I mean, the set's been officially out for like what, a week? So if a foil Squirrel Girl is already down to 23 and we're only a week in, I mean, people have barely even opened the product. I feel like a lot more are going to be flooding the market. I think she's going to get down to like $12.
But also the reason why it's so cheap right now is because they are cracking open these packs chasing that Thanos stone, and they just want to recoup their money quickly. So they want to get it out as soon as possible.
How are they going to recoup the math on that? Doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, it makes sense for the stores that were cracking boxes to pre-sell the singles, because if you were pre-selling Thanos at $300, congratulations. But now you open a box. I mean, how cheap are you getting a box that you can crack it and sell? What are you going to sell out of a box?
It's supply and demand, right? They're hoping to get the money hits, and the more they get, the more chance they have for money hits, and then the non-money hits, they drop in price. So you
But let's say let's say I'm a guy and I sell cards, okay, and I'm holding a $450 box of cards. The market said, "Oh, we will pay you $450 for this." So I could sell them the box for $450, or I could open it. And again, okay, let's say I get a Thanos, a foil regular Mind Stone, I'm at 300. I get a foil Doctor Doom, I'm at 360. I mean, I still got like $100 worth to make up, and I hit all the top hits. Like, I think you just sell the box at that point, and that's why I think the prices on the boxes are going to keep. I think we're getting to $350 on these boxes. That's my call.
That'd be cool. I'll pick one up.
I'll pick them up at $350. I got no problem with that. I ain't paying $450 for it because, and let's be clear, Billy, I like buying Magic cards. I really do.
Yeah,
I like buying Magic cards. I like opening Magic cards, but I'm also not the kind of guy who goes, "Oh, I can't wait to spend $450 to get $200 back." I'm thinking about making a video. Remember, we were watching, what's his name? Everybody did their box opening videos, right? Their Marvel box openings. And all their values. Let's see. Didn't the professor do one? Tulare Community College. That's the college we go to. And that's why we're stuck in the RHYSTIC Study Hall.
We're in the study hall. We're naughty.
If anyone asks, we're officially affiliated with Tulare Community College, and he endorses everything we do and say. So he does his collector booster box game, and then what are his prices? What does he have the Hulk at?
I think
111. That's for the whole pack though. So I think he was about right.
Ain't my jam. I don't have the nostalgia for it. I don't like six sets.
He always guesses the
one like Final Fantasy would be fine. Put all that stuff aside. I think it's a cool card. I really do. I think the problem is that the pack is just filled. Look at that. With all that sort of stuff. And then it just gets washed away.
All right, Professor, I got it. Give me a price on this thing.
That whole pack was.
I mean, he does make a good point, dude. Like, man, as cool as it would be, you know, and I actually got an Ultron coming. Today I entered a break. I got Ultron, the crazy Ultron coming. I'm like, that's cool, yeah. But he makes a good point that, like, dude, it is never gonna add up to, like, I mean, I look at like that Silver Scroll Force of Will. I look at a Masterpiece Soul Ring. And dude, there's just something about it that's just infinitely cooler than getting a Hulk card. It's like, that's kind of cool.
Every once in a while, you know, you get a sleeper where the Chatterfang goes from 300 to 800. You know, this is a cool
but the cards
card.
don't look like. Dude, if the Marvel cards looked like that, like, okay, that Chatterfang looks great. It's got a crazy.
They can't look like that because they're an homage to the comics, right?
They don't have to be an homage. This could be one of the treatments. There could be, okay, instead of a treatment, which is fucking Tony Stark getting hit in the head with a dart and eating a hot dog, imagine just like a really cool full art Hulk, fucking crazy texture foil thing. Like, I feel like they're dropping the ball a little bit. Okay, here he did give it a price. I guess he estimated it at
$69.69. I'm pretty.
See, he had it at $95, and then you go to what it's actually selling for now. What's it actually selling for now? 86. He was close. 86? He was close. Yeah. But again, a lot of these box opening videos that get people hyped up. They go, "Oh my god, I gotta buy the new set," because they watch these videos. And they don't go back. This again, he did it 2 days ago, so his prices are probably closer than a lot of the other guys. But like Saffron Olive's video, I kind of want to go back. Saffron Olive Marvel box. I was thinking about doing a video where I just take his video and just adjust the prices and see where he's at.
Yeah,
because again, when he was doing it, it's like, what was his big hit?
Straight up,
he was down.
I remember that guy. I remember
down on the box.
Hammerhead.
Yeah, dude, he lost
Frankenstein reference.
Okay, no, he hit the Hulk. What do you have?
That is a hit. Well, okay, I think that box is supposed to guard first material Shiwatsi, and come on, so okay.
$150 he had it valued at. You know,
not anymore.
not even close. Not even like, oh, well, it actually lost $10-$20, dude. It's at half price of that. Because he
films these way before release, right? So I think even then he does drop the price of the cards by a percentage because he knows they're going to drop, but the percentage was not nearly as much as the drop was.
Dude, if he didn't even make his money back when he's valuing the Hulk at $150. I want to see what these boxes are actually worth now that we have prices in place. And a lot of this stuff is like, look, I think we talked about Black Widow last time. Black Widow, you had to what? $150. No, dude, it's not.
Yeah.
Look, Black Widow's $40. It's nothing right now. It's crazy.
If you like Black Widow, pick her up. Buy single.
Pick her up at 20. I don't even think you need to pick her up now. I think she'll get
You
down
think
to
it's
like
gonna
30.
drop? Yeah.
Dude, the product, again, it just came out. People are still buying collector boxes, opening them. And then guys are going to go, oh, I'm not really into Black Widow. Maybe I can sell it online. Maybe I can flip it. I think we got a ways. The fact that it's gotten this cheap this quickly is actually should be concerning to anyone who's a local game store, to anyone who like bought a bunch of this stuff to hold on to. Okay. We should still be in the hype cycle. Right now, okay, Final Fantasy is the perfect example. When Final Fantasy came out, you could finally get it. The hype was there, and the stuff went up. Now we're seeing no hype. It's like, I don't need an Electra. I'll sell this Nick Fury. I can't believe Nick Fury, after we, talked about it, 1-drop commander, 5-color commander. I went, oh, that'll be like an $80, $100 card all day. We're at $45. I think this is a disaster for I think this is going to end up being a disaster for Wizards. I think this is real bad.
I'm happy to see Thanos holding the most weight, though. That's my guy.
Holding the most weight in a number of ways. He's a big boy. He knows how to hold it.
Yeah.
I just think that, look, you shouldn't have had $450 collector boxes to begin with. I think it's an obscene price point. And if Wizards wants people to pay $450 for collector boxes, okay, but you got to give me $450 worth of value. You can't go, well, you might get a $60,000 lottery ticket. That's not good enough. I don't want a $60,000 lottery ticket. I want a bunch of cool cards I can play with that, again, are not, and I don't hate Bruce Banner getting hit in the face with an arrow, but you should have more, I don't know. It's not enough. It's not enough.
I'm pretty sure that the one slot where you can get a foil Mind Stone in a collector's box, I'm pretty sure it's also shared with foil versions of the Jumpstart cards.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, it's even harder to get a Mind Stone in a collector's pack than it was to get a Soul Stone in a collector's pack.
They also did not. That's the other thing. The Soul Stone doesn't need to be that, or the Mind Stone doesn't need to be that hard to hit. Come on. What are we doing here? You could have had an extended version of it. The One Ring had multiple versions. Nobody was hating on it. Okay. You had your crazy serialized one, but you could get a regular foil. You could get an extended foil, whatever else. There's no reason that you shouldn't be able to hit a regular extended art Mind Stone in the packs in the back. That's just obvious to me. It's crazy.
But then what's the One Ring sitting at right now? And it was way more hittable. So
yeah, that's dude. I mean, yeah, the stones. What is the Mind Stone at right now? Let me see. The Mind Stone is regular one's at 60. What's a foil? Is it foil 80? Foil's at 90 already, which is actually better than I think the Soul Stone was at like 70, 80 for the longest time for the foil. Yeah. I wonder if it's going to drop a little more. I don't know. I do need to get one at some point. I know it's supposed to be what do you call it? It's supposed to be Vision preparing to play Super 3D chess. I don't know why, but I always see like a skateboard or something. What for some reason from a distance, this thing looks like that's a wheel and that's a wheel, and it's a skateboard and 2 ramps to me. I don't know why. I go, oh, Vision's playing Tony Hawk. He's about to grind down this rail.
Yeah.
The chessboard, for some reason in my mind, I go, yeah, it's a skateboard over there.
I have 2 Soul Stones normal and then 1 foil normal Soul Stone. So 3 Soul Stones. I think I have to match that with Mind Stones. I think I got to go 2 regular, 1 foil. I think I got to pick them up. I got to pick them up. I got to pick them up. I got to pick because then I have them all, and I can
them all.
They can go in different decks. You have 3 different decks. You know, if I have a black white deck, a black white red deck, you're gonna want to put them in there, right?
I have gotten lucky pulling Soul Stones for some reason. Although, here's a good story. I do those stupid breaks on Whatnot where you get a category and then you get all the cards of that category.
Yeah.
And for some reason, whoever put the break together got way too creative and they made the slot colorless non-creature. And I went, so artifacts? And they're like, yeah, artifacts. And then we pull a Soul Stone, which is not colorless. It's an artifact, but it's not colorless non-creature. So they went, huh, we don't really have a slot for this card. And I went, if I don't get that soul stone, I'm gonna kill you and your whole family. Like, I clearly have the artifact slot. The colorless, I don't know why you worded it as colorless non-creature for the 1 or 2 fucking Eldrazi we might.
Yeah.
What, Kozilek's Command is the only card I can think of in terms of colorless non-creature, other than lands, but that's a different slot. They did end up eventually. Then they sent me my package, and you know what wasn't in my package? The foil soul stone we opened, and I went, hey, where's my foil soul stone? And they went, oh, I put it off the side. My bad, dude. And he did eventually send it, but it was a hassle. I think he didn't want to send it to me. That's how I got my foil soul stone.
He was trying to get slick.
He was trying to get clever here. I still think, though, Mind Stone might be the only thing that's going to hold value just because it is that stupidly hard to open. But
it's hard to open, and it's really good, dude. Like a 2-drop mana accelerant in non-green.
It's fantastic.
Even the green one will probably be busted with its secondary ability, so it'll get played.
I will say, I kind of wish this costs white. I wish the Soul Stone costs black. I mean, they are so if they're going to be so emblematic of their colors and so obviously overpowered where it's indestructible mana rock, I go, dude, I mean, this is just better than, you know, like Fire Diamond and the other diamonds or whatever. It's just like clearly better. Yeah, I guess you do have to pay a color to get it. Fire Diamond is colorless.
Yeah.
I just feel like you really have. I guess they want you to play all the stones together. There's going to be something where if you play all the stones together, something happens, huh?
Probably.
They're going to have the Infinity Gauntlet, and it's going to say exile the Mind Stone, the Soul Stone, the whatever stone, the Time Stone. Win the game. It'll say win the game, actually.
Probably.
That's not a bad design. Get all the stones, win the game.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, guys, all I'm saying is I would not. Again, I had a buddy. He's like, should I buy a collector box? I said, no. And then he bought it anyway, because that's how this works. People want the new thing.
The card could say exile 6 Infinity Stones, win the game.
Yeah.
Because they're legendary, right? So unless you're breaking legendary rules, which at that point you're jumping through hoops, you could.
And they did give them the subtype Infinity Stone. But yeah, so you could clone them with the non-legendary clone
and if you do that, get the W. But if it just says sacrifice 6 Infinity Stones, win
exile
them.
Yeah,
exile.
Because they have to be removed from the exile. 6 Infinity Stones.
Yeah, the fact that they are Infinity Stones makes me think they've planned for the gauntlet to just say exile 6 Infinity Stones, win the game.
I think that's dude, that'll be. I mean, see, that's the thing. I get excited about something like that. I'm like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty thematic. I can just see Thanos holding up the gauntlet, grinning down at you. The Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Exile 6 Infinity
Is the gauntlet? Will the gauntlet be the Thanos art with all the stones in it? Because each Infinity Stone has the one. See, look, man.
I think it'll be a big close up, but I think it'll be him with the glove like up to his face, like
This is why I still like
I
Magic.
have it all.
Everything everybody complains about, I get it, I understand it, but I focus on the stuff that is cool. And when they do cool stuff like that, I'm happy. Like if they do it,
there's just a million different ways they could have done it to make everyone happier. I don't think this shit needs to be in standard. I don't. I think it can be in Commander. It can be fun Commander cards you get for Commander. Nobody's, Lord of the Rings handled it perfectly.
Here's the counter to that, though. If it's in standard, you just have more stuff to play with in standard. Like people are like, I don't want to play more with stuff.
But I think standard, honestly, I think them having infinite standard sets has kind of proven to be a problem where it's like there's too much fucking shit in standard. Standard is just such a hodgepodge of shit where they have to ban stuff all the time now because they're just putting so much out there. Which is
bannings does suck.
Well, maybe that's how we move on to our next subject, which is bannings in Magic. Cannot be. Guys, right now is the ban announcement on Monday? Is that when they do it?
Monday. We're recording Sunday, so by the time you see this may or may not have already been announced.
Yeah, we'll see.
The sky may fall.
The sky may fall.
Is the sky falling?
Let the sky fall, let it crumble. James Bond, universe is beyond. Universe is be Bond, as we like to say. And well, that was terrible. You couldn't. I don't think you can do universe is beyond Bond. I think it's too rapey. Here's Gavin Verhey talking about some band stuff. We love Gavin over here. Okay. Am I crazy or is he doing the Finasteride? I feel like his hairline's coming back.
Am I nuts?
Am I nuts?
He's just got a good angle.
Man, I think he's got. Oh shit! No.
Do you want to help us?
I think it's coming back a little bit. I think he's doing something.
Maybe.
I think he's got a little bit more up front. We'll see. If you're doing it, Gavin, keep it up. It'll work.
Figure out if we need to ban a card. So here's the deal. Coming up on Monday, June 29th, is the next banned and restricted update. And there's a combo in the new set that might end up ravaging a format. And that combination, as you might have heard about, is Hawkeye's Bow plus Seeker of Skybreak, which can deal infinite damage to your opponent as early as turn 3, and that's played fairly. So we need to lock in our bans by Friday morning. And that means we have about...
So the decision's already been made. They made the decision on Friday.
And there's been a lot of tournaments played with this, and it's been crushing the tournaments. So,
yeah, he said that they he posted some tweet where he said the last 3 leagues or something have been like dominated by it. But then I saw another guy arguing. He said, "Well, we just did a 250-person popper event, and it wasn't that big a deal." I don't know why they can't say, hey, we're actually going to push this ban announcement back another week to give us more time to get data. I don't know why they're so locked into this. We got to announce it on Monday. It's like, if you need more time to figure it out, I don't think anybody's going to cry about it. Take another fucking week to figure it out. Let's see what he has to say here. Oh, now it's mad at me.
About 3 days of Magic Online data and all of your thoughts.
Yes, they're basing it on 3 days of data. That doesn't seem like enough data to make a ban.
And there's a lot to look at on Magic Online. In fact, I even talked with Daybreak, who runs Magic Online, and they added an extra popper event for this week and will be helping us get all kinds of information from those events. But Magic Online is only one piece of the puzzle, and that's where all of you come in.
Oh, where we get to come in?
Home, at your local game store, on Magic the Gathering online leagues, and you're trying out this combo or playing against it, I would love to hear your thoughts. Now, I do want to stress this is not going to be a popularity contest. It's not just whichever option of the 3 gets the most votes is what we're going to do or anything like that. We're going to be looking at data and hearing from the community to decide what course of action to take.
All right, Billy. So there's going to be 3 options that they can do regarding the Hawkeye's Bow Seeker of Skybreak combo. And I guess I will be a competent broadcaster, and just in case somebody is not already aware of the combo, let's explain it for the folks at home. Actually, yesterday I was watching an auction for a 7th edition Seeker of Skybreak foil. I think the guy paid like $100 for it. I went, man, you're really hoping that thing don't get banned on Monday? He said, wait, it might get banned on Monday? I'm like, yeah, it might get banned on Monday.
Yeah.
So
but here's 7th edition foils do hold value, and this is a elf,
dude.
right?
And yeah, honestly, man, I play this in my any tap commander. If you have a tap commander and you can run green, you should be running this anyway. So Seeker of Skybreak, 1 and a green, untap target creature. The important thing is it does not say untap another target creature, meaning it can infinitely untap itself. So there's a number of ways you could abuse that. But the new and exciting and easy way to abuse that is with Hawkeye's Bow. He's a happy boy who eats the pizza. As you can see, Lucky the pizza dog eat the pizza. This is a 1 red mana. Whenever equipped creature becomes tapped, it deals 1 damage to target opponent. Equipped for 1. Hopefully you at home. Hopefully our audience is smart enough to figure out, hey, if I tap that Seeker of Skybreak, I'm going to do 1 damage. And then I'm going to untap it. And then I'm going to tap it again to do another 1 damage. So I've seen a couple deck lists for this in Popper. I actually saw a guy who disguised it as a different deck, which was clever. He made he was playing all guild gates. So his opponent's like, ooh, it's a guild gate deck. I got to worry about those guild gates. And he goes, and Seeker of Skybreak, Hawkeye's Bow. I like that. I love tricky shit like that, where your opponent's like, I know how to deal with gates. I'll spend all my removal and whatever on the lands and shit. And then you're like, nah, I'm just playing this 2-card combo. Fuck you. All right. Yeah. So what are we going to do, Gavin? What do we do about this?
Now,
his hair is definitely coming back.
You got to pull up the
I got to put it on the, sorry. His hair is definitely coming back. You can see it's growing back in. You take the minoxidil, you take the finasteride, and you take the skull stamper, Billy. I was doing it. I'm gonna get back on it. I stopped taking it because I thought it was fucking up my brain, but I'm gonna get back on it.
And we can't mess up Gavin's brain. He's important. He makes magic.
I know, but look, I can see the hair coming back. All right, option number 1. Just let it do what, Gavin? What are we doing?
Well, can I tell you the options? I can guess them.
Let it ride.
No.
Our update is on August 10th, so it's a little over a month this would have to run. The upside is we get all the information. You can see how the metagame develops and how the combo turns out.
So one option is to not do anything.
A huge issue. Popper players have to live with it for a month. And notably, there
are
at
the other two options be?
Shut up, Billy. Shut up.
One in Italy, Poppergeddon, and one in the U.S., Popper Genesis.
It could be anything.
Really
I have the same anticipation I have when I watch
new
Blue's
combo show up
Clues.
that causes problems and kind of invalidates the results of those two large tournaments.
All right, fine. You have a good point. Look, the other two options are ban the bow or ban the seeker.
Yeah.
All right.
Will we ever?
I didn't realize he talks that fucking much about it. You're right. Okay.
And the reason why it's important to make the decision now is they have Poppergeddon, the huge Popper tournament coming up, and they want to make the decision before so they don't ruin the Popper tournament. But which one ruins it?
Which one ruins it? Well, here's the argument that so I think I think you gotta ban it. Look, I don't know enough about Popper, but this combo is just like dial-it combo to the point where I go, I don't think you could have a 2-mana dial-it combo. I mean,
then if you have a deck that's really good against the meta and this, then you broke the meta. I don't know. I'd probably ban it, but
I mean, so the problem, maybe Hawkeye's bow should be banned though, because maybe they should just next time they do this, it's just whenever a quick creature becomes tapped, deals 1 damage to each opponent. I mean, the quick fix for this card before it got printed would have been to say, once per turn, which I don't think would be a huge problem.
That's not Hawkeye. That's not Hawkeye, man.
Oh, you're right. Hawkeye does kind of untap. Doesn't he have like some untap abilities or something?
I don't know if Hawkeye untaps, but the Hawkeye's bow, like you're just shooting arrows like crazy. You don't stop. So like the fact that you could like deal a damage and then maybe you have a creature. This is when you deal a damage, make a creature, then creature comes into play. You got to have those combos with Hawkeye, right? You got to be playing. I love Hawkeye's bow. I draft with it. And I'll throw it in a deck, a villains deck. There's a few villains that care about equipment, and this one just gets you that extra punch. The Hawkeye Unlimited with this, you add 2 damage, or you add damage to any non-combat damage equal to Hawkeye's power. So it's like she starts off with 2 power. It's the girl Hawkeye, young Hawkeye, or whatever. So this deals 3 damage when you attack with it, or if it's on her and you attack with her, it deals 4 damage because she gets the +1/+0 too. It's a good card and it gives reach. Come on, man. We love Hawkeye's bow.
I get so the reason I would say there's 2 arguments here. One is I hate banning older cards from formats because you go, it's just so nice to be able to play with old cards that had weird abilities that you're not going to see again. Like they're never going to again print a thing that says untap target creature because they've learned, well, you can't have a thing that just untaps itself. Like Basalt Monolith, we'll never see another thing like Basalt Monolith because it's like, oh, it's an infinite thing. There's so many ways to abuse it. And it's kind of cool that it's like one of the things that snuck through the cracks back in the day. And you're like, that's so cool that this, what looked like a stupid little elf ends up being a powerful little thing. So that's my argument against banning it. My argument for banning it is obviously a 1 green thing that can infinitely untap. It's like would never be designed today for a reason because it's just infinitely abusable.
The same reason that makes Seeker of Skybreak cool is like the next Hawkeye's bow that gets printed. We have to go back and maybe ban Seeker of Skybreak again, right? Or we're going to have to ban the next Hawkeye's bow because they're going to probably design more stuff like Hawkeye's bow in the future. If you ban Hawkeye's bow, it never gets a chance to live. Is there a deck that wants Hawkeye's bow for other reasons that's still great but not as broken? We'll never know if it gets banned. But Hawkeye's bow is the problem. Secret Skybreak wasn't a problem until Hawkeye's bow got printed. So
I was trying to find, and I think maybe Gavin does show it in his video, which is why I was trying to get to it to predict the future.
Do you want to help us?
How hard is it to just, man, I hate shorts. I can't even see this little bar that lets me just go in. So there is existing, yeah, here. I was trying to see the other card it combos
We may very well
with.
make more cards like Hawkeye's Bow in the future that care about something being tapped. So maybe by banning Seeker of Skybreak, we cut ourselves off from future problems. Which of these three options we may very well...
There was a blue card that he like already combos with in Pauper. It's like a 5 cost though. It's not Vizier. Man, there's some blue card like from like Ravnica that says like whenever a creature becomes tapped, like bounce something back to your opponent's hand. I can't remember the name of it now. So I'm going, well, that seems reasonable. You got a 2-cost guy and a 5-cost guy. Like, I don't want to cut that combo off. But the thing is, Hawkeye's Bow seems like so innocuous that I go, well, how can you ban Hawkeye's Bow? Just because one card can abuse the shit out of it? Like, ban that card. Hawkeye's Bow is like, I don't know, it's just like a little fucking equipment.
Did you slightly mispronounce Ravnica just now?
Ravanica? What did I say?
I thought I heard Rapnica.
Yeah, good old rap.
And now I want, instead of everybody on Ravnica being detectives, I want them to be wannabe rappers. And each guild is a different type of hip hop.
Bro, can we put together a Magic tribute album and call it Return to Rapnica? Because that would be fucking baller.
Return to Rapnica.
Yeah. Rapnica Allegiance. I think Return to Rapnica is the obvious fucking
we will have 10 songs on the album.
Rapnica City of Ballers or something. City of Beats.
City of Grills.
Yeah.
So that's
dude, we gotta put the Return to Rapnica album together. I think we can make it happen.
City of Guilt.
City of
We're
Guilt.
Guilty. We're guilty.
Yeah. The Guilt Pact.
The Guilt Pact. One song for every guild.
And there should be one guild that gets the worst song though.
It has to be, each guild has their own style too. Like it has to like the Azorius is pop rap maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Rakdos is like some jungle fucking crazy ass shit.
Just some gutter like
gutter trash.
Yeah. Gruul is like what's that booty shaking music from New Orleans. Gruul is just trap fucking it's not even trap. It's like there's something new that's like just all booty shaking. It's so good. But yeah, we'll have to sit down and we'll have to figure out which style is each guild. It's W's in the chat. It's not live.
Yeah. Let us know if you think Return to Rapnica is.
We're gonna have to make a huge goal for this.
We gotta do at least one. We gotta do at least one fucking. That's gonna put this channel on the map. You're gonna be like, yo, you heard that new rap group?
Return to Rapnica.
The Guilt Pact. They got Return to Ravnica.
Guilt Pact.
Yo, what's up with the Guilt Pact?
Get
Return.
I already have a rap name, but I think for this project, I'm gonna go under the name Gilbach.
I gotta think. I want to be Prime Speaker Vito. Prime Speaker Vito. Yo, because the Prime Speakers.
So stupid.
What up, yo? Prime Speaker Vito here, repping my guild.
So bad.
All right, look, I think they're going to ban Seeker of Skybreak. I think
ban us and Seeker of Skybreaker.
Ban both cards, and then everybody gets to feel bad at the same time.
No one can have anything nice.
No one. It's just, as far as I can tell, it's too good a combo. The other thing, though, that's interesting that Gavin doesn't bring up is everybody on Twitter I see is complaining about the Fantasticar, Billy. The Fantasticar is tearing up Vintage and might also see bans.
I love the complaints, too. A lot of the complaints are it's ruining Vintage, and a lot of the other complaints are, why doesn't this cost 4?
That's my complaint. I said, bro, how does the Fantastic Force car that makes 4/4/4 robots cost 3? Did you ever watch Mark Rosewater's video explaining how everyone was mad at Gristlebrand for the same reason?
Yeah.
Because Gristlebrand is a 7/7 with lifelink, and he costs 8. And you're like, what the fuck is this shit? What are you, fucking crazy? So the Fantasticar, which I think we talked about briefly. I'm trying to find some does the Fantasticar need an emergency restriction? Asks Justin Ganari. We're seeing all these mono blue Fantasticar Infinity in 25th. Well, that's not that high up. I saw it winning a couple different. Is this? Let's see, Fantasticar in 5th. I don't know. I've seen it winning a couple different matches, but maybe it's not as broken as people are saying. Here's a legacy list you can see. This would be again Fantasticar Affinity. I mean, I do think I look at this and I go, holy shit. I mean, you got 4 Mox Opals, 4 Baubles, 4 Petals. How do you not turn the Fantasticar on instantly? You just dump the fucking thing into play.
It's wild to see the Hamlet getting played. That's a new card from the Petrified Hamlet, the land. That's from a Strixhaven,
Oh, that's
right?
the one that, yeah, well, that one shuts down Urza Sagas. I think that's why it gets played.
It's cool. That's cool that cards that are literally just like skateboards in there. Like,
dude, skateboard is broken. I don't understand why. I got a stack of skateboards because I opened a bunch of TMNT and I go, how is skateboard not like $2-3? This card is great. It's literally, it taps down. If you're playing any deck that wants your creature to attack in and do something, if you have any one of these commanders that says, hey, if your guy deals damage, comes into play, taps down a blocker, and gives your commander, hey, skateboard is fucking baller.
That's cool.
Skateboard's in there, Cosmic Command, Flesh Raker, obviously good. You got your Mystic Forge and your One Rings. But the Fantasticar, again, for those of you guys who haven't been following it, it's a 3-cost, 4/4. Makes no sense. Just cost 4. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it becomes an artifact creature. Doesn't matter because whenever you cast your 4th non-creature spell, you get 16 power worth of robots. So you dump it into play off your City of Traders and your Ancient Tomb and your Mox Opal, and then you play a bunch of 0-cost spells or whatever. And the Fantasticar goes wild, baby. Goes wild. We will see, though. I don't think they're going to ban Fantasticar, though. It's still a couple hoops you got to jump through to get a bunch of robots. Yeah. It's, Vintage is already broken as it begins with. I don't see how this is more broken than, I don't know, putting an Underworld Breach into play and milling your whole fucking library and breaching everything out of control. God, isn't it just beautiful to see a beautiful Vintage deck?
Yeah, but how sick is it?
Oh my God.
The Black Lotus's white border. Like,
oh God, that would just tear you up, wouldn't it? You got all those beautiful, beautiful babies, and then your Lotus is a white border Lotus.
Oh man,
look at that.
At least it's the one white border card in the deck, right? Like, it makes it stand out a little.
I think so. Yeah, it could be white border. It's not that big a deal. God, City of Traders has gone absolutely. These City of Traders are like $300 right now. Ancient Tombs are still nuts. I have one City of Traders. Ooh, look at that. And he got the retro Karn to go in there. Karn the Great Creator. Oh man, this is porn for us, Billy. This is
doesn't have the retro chalice though. What's going on?
Where's his chalice? On the left.
The regular chalice.
Right? It's over there. Yeah, you're right. He should get the retro. I actually have a retro foil chalice. I pulled it out of a Times Power Peg. Price on that card is not that high. It's like $50 for the foil. Which is bizarre.
I pulled one and sold it when it was like 300.
That was smart. I should have done that. I don't know. I didn't know chalice was going to drop down to like $50-$60 for a foil. I'm like, what the fuck? This is the premier card. Yeah. So we'll see if Fantasticar gets banned. Other people are talking about maybe a Johnny in Modern will get banned. I don't know what else people are worried about. Standard seems fine. I don't think we're going to see any standard bans. I'm not seeing anybody complaining about anything. It just seems like we're slowly banning every card from Modern Horizons 3, which I approve of because 90% of that set was a mistake. Flage is gone. The Modern Horizons sets, man. Fury. Everything gets banned out of Modern Horizons. I remember they had Hogark, the fucking Graveyard Master or whatever.
Yeah, because they push it so hard. And now I don't know we won't see a Modern Horizons set again, will we? Because they don't want to print the Modern anymore. They're just printing the Standard.
Good, because whenever they print the fucking dude, this card is ridiculous. Okay, 1 and a white for a guy, a 1/2 that comes to play with a token is already good. And then when it flips over, whenever I play against this in like one of the online draft leagues or whatever, I just get instant. I'm like, what does it do? Oh, each turn I make a cat and then I nuke one of your creatures. And I go, there's no coming back from that. What do you want me to fucking do? This is insane. It's a 2-drop. For the love of fucking God, it's a 2-drop, Billy. I would be totally fine with them banning a Johnny just based on the fact that I don't think a Johnny should exist. Ocelot Pride is another card. I go like, I don't get it. It's a 1-drop that's just infinitely. Why can't things cost 2 in Magic? Why does everything got to cost 1 mana, 2 mana? Like,
well, it
everything's
can
just
cost. It can cost 2, but that's if it was a
Yeah.
3-drop.
This should be, if this was a 3-drop, it would be fine. I also have Pride. If it was a 2-drop, it would be fine.
You know, I'm sure someone made Fantasticar. They designed it at 4, and one of the people like, well, we could push it to 3, and it's like, dude, you don't get it. The gimmick is
that one does not. That one does not need to be at 3. I do wonder if they just go in and they go, okay, this card's broken, so let's take a fucking mana symbol off of it and then just force it out. I'm looking at what the top cards out of MH3 are. Even Tamio, dude, whenever I play Tamio, I go, this does not feel fair that I have a 1-drop 0/3 flyer that just is making me card draw and eventually is going to flip over into a little princess reanimate graveyard digger.
Princess Tamio.
You know what the problem with Tamio is I always forget that she's blue-green. So I keep going through my commander decks and going, Tamio, you're not allowed to be in here. And I have to like take her out because I go, it's a blue card. It's a blue card.
She goes so good in ninjas.
Exactly. I had her sleeved up on my ninja deck, and then I went, because I only ever look at the front face. I'm like, yeah, hey, a little 0/3. She'll attack it. She'll make a clue. I'll bounce her back. And then it's like, it's green, you retard. Get her out.
Gotta make Sultai ninjas. Sultai ninjas go pop.
I do kind of need to make Sultai ninjas so I can get Tamio in there. And there's a bunch of white ninjas now. We don't have a we need a white, blue, black ninja lord so you can get all of them. Splinter, I guess, would be the one. You're right.
Yeah, no Tamio, but blue. Splinter helps.
Because I have what's her name? Yuriko with Commander Ninjutsu.
And there's that new there's that new hero that's a 1 blue mana. As long as its power is 1, it's unblockable. And then you can power up X blue to give it +1/+1 counters. So that's a good ninja. That's good in a ninja deck, right? It's a 1/1 unblockable, and then late game you can just dump all your mana into it to fireball their face with an attack.
Yeah, that stature, is that the one you're talking about? The uncommon?
I think so. Yeah, no. Stature uncommon.
Yeah, dude, she's busted.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Draft. I'll have to do more drafts so we can talk more about the limited next time around. I did pick up a Surge Foil Splinter for my ninja deck though. He's great.
I just built Thanos together all as one. The Mardu Thanos. I just built it. So far, 2 games undefeated. Literally just played a couple games before the show started. It might be the new hotness because I'm going to keep climbing up the ladder with it until I lose. Which could be,
you got to bring it next time. Bring in a screenshot. Show us the deck list, and we can see what the fuck. Next time, let's bring in some deck lists. We'll look at our decks.
Yeah.
You know what is interesting though is that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Surge Foils are holding way better than the Marvel like comic covers. Now that I think about it, like again, this is a premium treatment. These are great. Like these are holding it like $100. This is what the Marvel stuff should have been.
The Marvel stuff, you're getting those comic book covers. A lot of people are getting them 2 per box. They're 1 per box. These aren't even 1 per box. Like these are harder to get. So they're just the supply is harder.
You're right.
I got that Shredder. I got that Ninja Pizza.
Shredder's sick.
Yeah, I want to get. I want to get.
I
them
bought
all,
a Donatello and I bought a Raphael. I got a good deal on a Raphael at MagicCon, and Donatello I just wanted because he was an artifact boy. At some point, I got to get Mikey, I got to get Leo, and I got to get all the boys. So
yeah, I got Bebop and Rocksteady, and I got Splinter, I got Krang, and I got Ninja Pizza. I need to clear the rest. They're so good.
They're so good, and especially because I'm like a big video game guy, so it's my thing. I like the old school beat 'em up video game. I played so much of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 on a NES growing up, man. Just fucking going down that hallway, beating up Foot Clan. So I slowly pick them up as I see them at the deal again, and they seem to have leveled off. I don't see these ones spiking anytime soon. Again, it seems like TMNT there was a lot of supplies, so we'll see. All right, a couple other things to talk about before we wrap it up. Today's a momentous day for the workers of Arena. We have unionized. So, Billy, we got about a month left to play Arena before Wizards shuts it all down and just makes a new app. So,
no,
everybody enjoyed the final month of Magic Arena because they have now unionized, which means it's going away forever.
Dude, Arena's printing money. The union's not going to be able to bust Arena, right? Like they'll be fine. Magic just was being stingy, like Hasbro. Come on, they're just gonna give it away. They're gonna make them fight for it. It wasn't that hard of a fight. They got it within a couple months, right?
Well, it's not like really anything Wizards could do. It's like, you know, the union decides what the union wants. Wizards has to sit there and wait for them to figure it out. Now it's going to be all about collective bargaining and whatever else. I mean, we'll see how it pans out. It might not be anything. You know, it's going to piss Hasbro off. It's going to piss Wizards off. But at the end of the day, it's like, well, maybe you should have just paid them more and let them work remote, and then you wouldn't have a union. Now you got a union. Like, you made some mistakes. You said these nerds can't unionize. They're all a bunch of slobs. And they said, we're going to unionize. They're like, fuck. You called our bluff there. We don't have too many details. I mean, I don't know. You know, obviously a lot of people are excited for him. I'm excited for him. I hope you guys get what you deserve. Arena's a pretty good product. I'm not going to lie. So, you know,
I've only started playing Arena since we started this podcast. I had it before, but I would only log in maybe a couple days. I would play it and get rid of it. But since we started this podcast, I've been going hard in. And
I was shocked when you were like, I was like, yeah, you know, I've been playing on Arena. You've been playing on Arena. You're like, I don't play Arena. And I'm like, how? What are you talking about? Dude, when Arena showed up, I was like, my life's over. Like,
exactly. That's why I didn't do it.
Dude, I used to play Magic Online, and if you go back and try to play Magic Online now, it's so slow compared to Arena, where you're just
I did open up Magic Online to try and see what it was like, because I hadn't done it for a while. And I had it open for maybe a half an hour, and I was like, nah, I'm good.
It's horrifically slow compared to Arena, where you're like, you'll press the button to tap a card, and then like wait 2 seconds, and then the card will go boop, and you're like, this is... How have you guys not figured out how to make this work by now? It's fucking nuts. Like, it's still good. And they do have some cool stuff on Magic Online. I wish I had more time to like check it out. They run cool events. They have their own version of Jumpstart, but the Jumpstart packs have like moxes and shit in them. And I'm like, oh, this is fun. Yeah, it's real cool. So you're like, ooh, I got these 2 Jumpstarts. And so I have all these weird, wacky cards. But again, it's just like compared to Arena's just... And I can win boxes on Arena, even though I don't win. And I spent like $250 to win 1 box of Foundations last week, and I went, well, that doesn't really work out.
Magic Online used to be able to redeem full sets if you collect.
I think you can still do that. I think there's a very limited window for it.
Why doesn't Arena do that?
Because everybody would do it, because they don't want you to do it. Daybreak set redemption. I have in my closet, and I'm sad. At one point I had a bunch more, and I sold them all. And I'm like, I should have kept. But I have like a sealed Kamigawa Neon Dynasty set. I have a couple other sets.
Couple of 7th edition foil sealed sets.
Oh God, I wish. The worst one was, dude, back in the day, you know, I redeemed like a full set of Rise of the Eldrazi. And I went, oh, this is awesome. I can open it up and I could sell the Emrakul and the Ulamai. I'm like, dude, if you had kept that sealed, do you know what? That would be worth like $1,000 right now, you fucking idiot. Yeah, you can still. Daybreak will let you redeem. But as you can see, they run out quick. So Lorwyn's gone. You can't redeem your Lorwyn. It says Strixhaven's paused. I don't know what that's about. Because again, it's weird because now Wizards does not run Magic Online. It's Daybreak. So they kind of have some weird handshake, thing. So I think they have to go to Wizards and go, hey, can you print us more of those sets so we can give them away? And
it says there's collector numbers 1 to 283, 1 to 266. Is that all they have? What is that?
No. The collector numbers mean those are the cards you have to get. So I think.
Oh, okay.
Like anything that's like a weird something print, like that might not include Mystical Archives.
I don't think Mystical Archives. It doesn't include.
Yeah, this does not include like special guests,
or the booster fun treatment stuff. These are just the OG sets.
I think the booster fun. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just the straight set. I think all the fun weirdo treatments are not. So they're telling you have to collect these ones, and the rest do not appear in the set.
Yeah,
which is good or bad depending on how you look at it. The interesting thing for this always was with the foil sets. When you're trying to put a foil set together, it would be like some random mythic, 10-cent mythic in real life, but you had to have that to complete the foil set. So online, it's like $180 for like, Oko's pants or something. And you're like, God fucking damn it. I can't afford Oko's pants. I can't put together this Eldraine set. What else did I have here? A couple other things, guys. If you're, and I should have went to. I wonder if they still have these. I got a friend who goes to Disney all the time because she has the pass. Command Tower with purchase in the Disney parks, Billy. This is, I believe, is the Guardians of the Galaxy Tower of Power ride or whatever. It's got the Guardians of the Galaxy quote on it. So right now, if you go to select Disney parks and Disney stores, so maybe even the stores will have a Command Tower promo card with artwork by Victor Adam Menguez. I saw they were actually doing Magic card signings at the Disney park. Somebody showed up and was getting cards signed. So that's one promo. Here's a color. Let's see. How do I get one of these? Disney's Wonderful World of Memories in Florida. That's not happening. Avengers Reserve in Downtown District, Friday, June 19th. So I missed that signing. Disney Store in Times Square. All right, I think those are all gone. I missed all the June stuff. We're almost into July now. There is going to be at MagicCon Amsterdam, there will be an exclusive Loki God of Mischief. Kind of looks like just a regular card. I don't know. Looks fine. Then if we go to the Ultimate Disney Fan Event presented by Visa in Anaheim, California, there will be a Shuri card. Really? Shuri of all? I mean, I don't hate
She makes
Shuri,
artifact spells cost one less to cast.
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna be playable.
It's
I don't
playable, but like, you know, if you're really trying to get people hyped on the Marvel set, don't you go, and here's an Iron Man promo card, here's a Hulk promo, here's Black Panther's sister. Hey, she's Black Panther too. I go, all right, I don't know about that.
Well, if she's making artifacts cost one less to cast, and target artifact becomes a copy of a second target artifact you control until end of turn.
Yeah, no, she's solid. I think I've played with her in one of my draft decks, and she was doing some work. I forget what she was doing.
Yeah, you play her turn 2. You can have the uncommon Iron Man down turn 3.
Yeah,
turn 1 if you have the little 1/1 flyer artifact villain. I like draft. I probably drafted the Marvel set 50 times now.
Yeah.
I don't know. And
what's your favorite color pair so far? Or like you just like I like the villains was what I had the best luck.
I love villains.
White black villains. I went. You know, I think I won twice with white black villains.
Yeah, the two ways to play villains is villains / artifacts, and then just straight villains. Straight villains is fun. You usually want like a Baron Strucker in that because he makes your villains cost one less to cast. If you're lucky enough to get the 6-drop villain anthem that gives your villains +2/+1. Get him down a turn early. It's fun. There's a lot of ways to go multicolor in here because they have the common 5-6-drop spells that basic land cycle in every color.
Yeah.
So there's like a 6-drop dinosaur, a 5-drop villain.
Black, it seems to me like black is just the best color. It's just like all the black stuff. I'm like, it's got great removal. It's got great creatures, a lot of evasion with the menace and the flying.
It's very good if you got it, but people go in for it. So sometimes you figure, I've got my ass stomped by Gruul because there's a lot of fight stuff in Gruul. And if you just make big old Abomination, Hulk, She-Hulk, there's a lot of creature value that's built in removal. And it gets pretty big too, pretty fun. You really just got to know the format, see what's coming your way, and don't stick to your guns on stuff because I've played some 4 or 5 color piles that were just not good enough. They were just close because I had to pile something together because I didn't figure it out quick enough.
Here, this guy real quick has a draft tier list, and I've seen a couple guys put this up. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of bombs, as we've seen. Captain Marvel's a bomb or whatever else. I wonder if he has a take on the overall conclusion. That's it for now. That's not a conclusion.
What a prick.
I was like, conclusion. I was really expecting like, okay, you know, hey,
let's look at the top rank in each thing. Let's look at the top rank in each thing.
Well, the top ones are all like bomb rares, though. I wish this was sorted by common.
Captain Marvel, that's a mythic, yeah. How far down till we get to a common? Avengers Assemble, really good.
Bill Cullen, Captain
Okoye.
Okoye.
I see Okoye a lot when I play. This is
I
really
did not
good.
think Okoye was that good. I mean, I like getting creatures, but
she's a 3/2 for 4 with 2 1/1s, but it turns on all of your tokens to have first strike. And if you're in the token deck, the white basic land cycling is a spell that makes 2 3/2 vigilant tokens. So they get first strike and they become nuts.
I just think I mean she's solid, but like I don't go, oh my god. Like I would rather have a big stupid evasion creature.
You do Okoye, and then the uncommon Mr. Fantastic says whenever you play a token, draw a card. And there's a lot of good blue token makers too. So blue-white tokens is pretty cool with Okoye.
I would think Red Guardian I would rank above Okoye, but I guess she's a B. He's a B minus. Again, just target creature that dealt damage. Yeah, I mean, just getting a 2/2 and like if they have a creature at some point, it goes, I'm attacking you, and you go, that's fine, and then I'll kill it. Well, afterwards.
Yeah, it's fantastic if they have a 2-drop and you're on the play or whatever, or a 3-drop.
Yeah,
they come in and swing in with their 2 or 3-drop, and then you just drop him as flash, and they get rid of it. You know, it's
so interestingly, his blue starts at a B plus. He doesn't have any A's for the blue. Even Bruce Banner, which just sits there and draws a card for 2 mana, doesn't even get an A. Okay. Justice Vance Astrovic at 3.
Yeah.
It's a flyer. When it enters, bounce. Okay, yeah, sorry. It's a flying what's that jellyfish?
Mana War?
Yeah, the flying Mana War with an additional flying Mana War was already broken.
And then if you choose to return your own creature,
it gets a +1/+1 3/3 flyer. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy power creep, Batman. Honestly, this should be an A. That's insanity. I don't know how that got a B from him. That's an A all day.
Yeah.
I guess compared to win the game with Captain Marvel. Okay.
In black.
Yeah. Over on black, we got Doom at the top, Black Widow, then Dark Deed. Just you really, I mean, it's a solid removal spell. Yeah. And at a B makes perfect sense. Elektra, obviously really solid as just a creature that's going to come down and kill somebody.
The Madame Mask is very good in villains.
Yes, Madame Mask is when she enters, connive, draw a second card each turn, make a 2/1 villain, and obviously if you're conniving, that counts as a draw, so you can make a lot of villains.
And there's the villain connive deck, and there's the villain artifact deck, and both of them are fun to build.
I'm a big fan of that. Over in red, we got your boy Thor, obviously Mjolnir. And then Hawkeye coming in.
Hawkeye's a beast. Hawkeye's fucked because Hawkeye, he drops it 2. He's first strike and reach.
First strike is why he works. Yeah.
But then when he attacks, you pay 3 into all of them because you discard a card, draw a card, you deal 2 damage to your opponent, and then target creature can't block. So it's like turn 3, you're taking out there's no blocker. You deal 4 damage when he attacks, and you loot a card. He's very good.
I was wondering if red aggro decks in standard. I actually saw Hawkeye's prices. Most of the commons are like, most of the regular rares are bulk, but he's actually holding that like $1. So I was like, yeah, it does seem like pretty solid for
Photon Blast Barrage. I play this in so many decks.
Yeah, this card's real solid.
Wait,
what did he put? What's her name at? Go ahead. What's the lady who attacks and can't be blocked? Her name's
Stature.
Yeah, where's Stature on this guy? If he doesn't have Stature on his list, this guy's list is broken. This guy's list is wrong. Wait, where's Stature? Oh, this guy's list is bullshit.
She's at the very bottom. She's a D
plus, D plus, D plus. Guys, this card is a friggin'. Do people read this card wrong? Am I insane?
She's great, but she's easy to deal with, right?
It doesn't matter that she's easy to deal with. She costs 1 mana. Okay? If I told you, hey, on turn 1, you're going to play a creature and it's going to do 4 damage because it's an unblockable 1/1, you go, oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to play that unblockable 1/1. And I said, well, here's the crazy thing. If they don't find a way to deal with her, you fireball them in the face for the rest of the fucking another 5-6 damage.
Yeah, but then there's so many cards that like, there's the one that deals 2 damage to all non-villains, the enchantment. There's the Thor's Mjolnir. So if you overcommit,
bolt the bird. I got it. You can kill it. I know.
You kill off their whole board, right?
So draft 2 of it and play the second one after they kill the first one.
It's good. It's good. Yeah. He might be tripping, but
at least a B. At least a B. He's tripping.
I do think this Photon, like you have her in Photon Blast Barrage. You deal 1 to her and like 2 to This is a good card.
I got it. There's a lot of ways to kill her, but the fact that she could just, even if she comes out and does, if she comes out and swings twice, that means you shocked him in the face and they wasted a removal spell. You're a happy boy.
Truck toss with there's a Quinjet in here. The Quinjet is it's a vehicle for 3. It's 4 to crew. It's a 3/3 flyer, but it can tap for any color mana. And I'm always trying to like splash some stuff, so I'm always getting those Quinjets. The Quinjets makes the truck toss 2 red mana. Deal 4 damage.
Splashing the toss. You oh, it's any target, so you can just hit the face.
Yeah, dude. And that with a Hawkeye, where Hawkeye gives a boost to direct non-combat damage based on Hawkeye's power. So it's
What
great.
is that? What is that flavor text? No, I love tacos from the Abomination is throwing the truck.
I love tacos.
And Hulk is
the taco
upset
truck.
that the taco truck's getting tossed by Abomination. I don't feel like that's does Hulk normal? No, I love tacos.
Well, Smart Hulk might say that, you know.
I feel like they're trying to be cute again. I don't think I think it's already funny that he's throwing a taco truck. If anything, he said, get a load of these tamales. The Abomination. I don't fucking know. Over in green, I don't know how Unbeatable Squirrel Girl is not an A+ as something that just sits there and makes creature tokens over and over and over. But I haven't played with her yet. It's a 4/4 for 4 that makes endless creature tokens.
I've had her played. I played with her a lot. I played against her a lot. I played with her a lot. I always get mine killed, and I can never kill theirs when it's out there. It's so messed up. They always have the answer when I play it, and when I play, I can never get the answer, and I get swarmed. I have had the answer a few times, but I have played against.
Yeah, Khazar is really good. Just you can play lands from the top of your library is honestly an A+ effect all the time because it just means you're smoothing out your draws. B+, I mean, I put it at like an A-. I would think it does cost 5, but if you're playing, if this is limited, like getting lands off the top of your deck just is that's all it has to say. The fact that when it comes into play, it makes fucking guys is just helpful.
There's a super scroll in here, or the scroll is a common scroll, and he taps. It's a green.
Is it black? It's
a green.
Yeah. He's great.
What is he ranked on here? Because he.
I don't undercover scrolls at C.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because dude,
again with power creep. I go, if you told me back in the day my 2-mana Monodork was going to turn into a 3/3 beater, I would have been the happiest boy.
Not just a 3/3 beater, it's a 3/3 beater changeling. It turns into a changeling.
Yeah.
So it turns on your villains, your heroes, and everything.
All the stuff.
Yeah.
Turns on your mutant. There's more mutants in this set than I thought there would be. And then over in multicolor, the superhero, I don't actually know this one. Gain control of 2 target creatures. Yeah, that makes sense. Coming Galactus.
That's really good.
Yeah. Ruinous Wrecking Crew, I did not feel that great about, though.
He's decent, though, because he destroys a token. So there's a ton of creatures that make like tokens. Like there's legendary tokens. There's all types of there's the Galactus token can just get taken out by this. There's a ton of tokens that get made. And
I guess you just got to cast him for at least 3 or 4 mana.
Cast him for 3 or 4 mana. If you cast him for 6 mana, he becomes a 6/6 too, right?
Well, I'm interested in seeing what the good common uncommon chafe is. Killmonger. Sack a creature, destroy target non-land. If there's 2 or more, you get just a nice 5/4 beater that's going to blow up
splashed a couple of Killmongers in a black-red deck and did not regret it. It was very good.
Yeah, black-green seems to have a couple different green. I think black is my favorite color, and it seems like green is my second favorite. Just because when I look at the cards I'm getting past, again, you bring up that changeling. One of the best things about green is that green gets to do all the good stuff everybody else does because it has the mana fixing.
Yeah,
choice felt like unfair. It's like, hey, I'm green, I get to play all the colors, and you go, well, then green's the best color because you can play all the other colors. Shouldn't green be worse as a base color if it's going to play everybody else's shit? It's like, no, it's also just fantastic, and it gets to play everybody else's best stuff, which feels really fucking weird when you really get down to it, but okay. Isn't John Walker? Oh yeah, John Walker makes that shield token. He's great.
Yeah, he's way better than you think he is. He comes down as a 4/4. When he dies, that shield token sticks around, and it just turns your nothings into somethings.
Yeah, a lot of people were misreading this card because the shield has equip 2. it doesn't have the ability attached to US Agent. People thought the shield could only be attached to him for some reason. They were reading the card wrong. And they thought the card itself said it has equip 2 attached to US Agent. It's like, no, it has equip 2, period. And then for free, you get to attach it to US Agent. That should have been on a second line to like make it a little more clear for people.
Yeah, this is a fantastic card.
Yeah, he doesn't have a special shield, only he can equip, because that would make no sense. Over in artifacts, cap shield, solid. Ultron, obviously good. I have actually just enjoyed Herbie Scout unit. I don't know why.
Yeah,
it's done work for me.
I will play it in a deck. Deck said I'm trying to go heroes or villains. Herbie will sneak his way in, not being either. He's very workable. I love him in artifact
solid
deck.
Chef. He's dude. I mean, you're immediately drawing a card to replace him, and you're getting a little evasion body. You're even maybe ramping or something. I got no problem with that guy.
I might try and play him in a constructed deck with Shuri. He comes down turn 3 with Shuri, ramps and draws a card.
Yeah, he's just a little buddy to replace himself.
Little guy.
I do need to draft a
Cosmic Cube.
All right,
dude.
I'm trying
Cosmic
to see.
Cube
Is this card the sleeper of
off.
the set? Is this card the like actual like? This is the One Ring and nobody realizes it. I'm serious, man. It's a 5-cost 2-ward artifact, so they can't blow it up. Whenever you attack, look at the top 6 cards of your library and cast a spell from among them with mana value less than or equal to the power of your creature. So if you attack with a 3/3, you can cast a little 3-cost spell for free off your Cosmic Cube. You get to look under at 6 cards. If you attack with a big stupid guy, you get to play a free thing. I think this card might be a sleeper hit. I think this card might go up.
I played it once early on, I was able to pick one up, and it was great for me. I had it played against me a few times, and every time when they go to attack, I'm like, don't hit anything good, don't hit anything good, don't hit anything good. It's stressful because you never know what's coming.
This card is Winota, dude. Did you ever play a Winota deck?
I never played it, but I've seen it played. Yeah.
Although Winota, the worst thing about Winota is, have you built a Brawl deck on Magic Arena?
I haven't. No.
Oh, dude, Brawl is basically their version of Commander, so you should definitely play Brawl. The only problem with Brawl is that Winota, let's see, it only triggers once. So it used to be every non-human would dig 6 cards, and then you were just dumping a million things into play. And the Brawl version, they have the Brawl Tune version, where it's like, you get to do it once. I'm like, I want to do it 1,000,000 times, but it's still pretty good. But it's, Cosmic Cube is kind of her on a stick. Again, you can only do it once, but you can cast a spell. You don't even have to dump a creature. I think this card might be one that is a silent killer of the set. All right. Well, Billy, we've said it all. We've looked at the sets. We've looked at the cards. We've learned a lot. Our final thoughts are as follows. I need to play more Marvel superheroes, so I actually know what I'm talking about on here, as opposed to going, yeah, I played a black-white deck. It was pretty good.
I've played a lot, and it's a lot of fun. When you get a bomb and you get multiple bombs, there's a lot of bombs in this set. So
in terms of limited formats from the let's compare it to TMNT, Secrets of Strixhaven, and what was the other one that came? Avatar. I liked Avatar's limited format a lot.
No, I didn't play Avatar Limited. I didn't play Turtles Limited. I just started playing Limited again because of you telling me.
Because of me bullying you into it.
You don't play Arena? I was like, well, I guess I can
try. Let's be real, man. I see you talking about Magic cards. I go, there's a fucking computer program you play Magic cards all fucking day.
I don't want to spend all my time playing Magic, right?
Well, you got it, because that's how you get gems, Billy. You can't get gems if you don't play. I got to be grinding your daily gems out.
Luckily, I've enjoyed a lot of Magic free time lately, so I had a lot of time open up for me, and it's been
that's good. Well, it's not good, but it's better than the way. Honestly, you know what I've been playing this last week is you ever play Settlers of Catan?
I have.
Are you aware with the game where you build little villages and roads?
I played it once or twice.
I'm not gonna lie, is that I have been for the last like month, I found out there's a free Settlers of Catan called colonist.io. And I've been going on and talking shit on colonist.io. Dude, the other day, Billy, I put my little house on like one of the spots, and one of the guys in the chat went, huh, look at Red taking the third worst position on the board. And then I checked, oh, your win rate is tracking. And go, you're talking a lot of shit for a guy with a 24% win rating, buddy. And then I was clowning on him for the rest of the game because I don't think he knew his win rating was public. 24% is terrible. He's like, shut up, man. I'm like, dude, I'm 29. You're 24. That's garbage. That's less than a fourth. Anyway, that's how I've been wasting my time. But I will try to play more Magic because I do want to figure out this limited format. It seems like a lot of fun. And oh my God, Billy, I just opened Arena. Do you know what starts in 44 hours?
Strixhaven, no, Marvel Superheroes collector box.
Marvel Superhero
Arena Direct
box. 800 gems, 8,000 gems to enter. I might have to try and win an Arena Direct, Arena collector box. We'll see. So the next episode of this podcast will be me going, Billy, I lost it all. I put $500 in.
I got 9 collector boxes coming my way. That's what we're gonna hear, right? 9. You got 9.
I did. What was it? I did good with didn't TMNT? I won like 2 of them. So it really depends on the format.
Yeah.
I'll sink like $400 in. I just got to win 1 box and then I basically break even, right?
True.
So let's hope that's what happens.
I got my 2 Strixhaven. I got my 2 Strixhaven play boxes from the Arena Direct.
Dude, that's better than I've been doing. I've been striking out like crazy. I wish I had won 2 boxes.
Those boxes were kind of shit. They were mid. They weren't great.
I'm sorry. No Force of Will hiding in there. Hey.
No. I got a Berserk though. Non-foil,
nice.
regular
That's
Berserk.
nice.
So that was my one mythic out of both boxes from the list.
Secrets from the list of nonsense.
Yeah.
Well, at least you had the fun of opening packs of cards, and that's what it's all about, guys. Guys, we're the RHYSTIC Study Hall. Please subscribe, leave a comment. Don't forget to check me out at whatnot.com/invite/Vito. Get $15 off your first Whatnot purchase. We were cracking avatar packs last night. I got to ship those out to people looking for Badger Mole Cubs. Then a guy came in. I had a Modern Horizons 3 Japanese collector packs, and he bought one. I'm like, I only got 1 box of these left. I'm like, all right, let's open it. And he got a retro foil Esper Sentinel out of Modern Horizons Japanese, and I went, fuck, I want that card. That's sick. That's the one thing I would open. It wasn't Japanese, but I like Japanese cards. I have one in English, but I'm like, I kind of want the Japanese one. Espora Centenaire, a very powerful card. So come by whatnot.com/invite/Vito, buy some packs, have some fun. I'm also going to add in the comments, we got to do the TCG. I got to get a TCG player affiliate link for us. So then all the singles we talk about on the show, guys, if you buy those cards from us, we'll get a kickback. I have to generate the link, though. I think you have to apply to get in the program, but we should be able to get into it. Billy, how do we find you?
At Billy the Fridge on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all that good stuff. Go find me.
That's where to go. Guys, as always, water your plants, clean out your fridge, go pet a squirrel, believe in the almighty power of Lord Xenu, and keep playing Magic.